Oh shit, hello, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? I've been talking for the last like 20 minutes, dude. Oh no. Can y'all hear me now? Type in the chat. Type in the chat if y'all can hear me now. Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? My bad, dude. What a fucking clown, dude. Alright, we're gonna go back now to the top. I guess I gotta start all over again here. Alright, so first we're gonna go back to this tweet because everybody's been sending me this tweet all day. It's been hilarious. So this is the thing. The new. We'll go over this rule here 1 second. But according to this blah blah blah, it says this rule would place many restrictions or even halt the use of computerized trading algos and payment for order flow while keeping a check on them. The other thing I'm seeing is this will keep this out of dark pools. First of all, I don't know where anyone's getting half of this stuff. We're gonna break this down because this doesn't do anything but like schedule fees and rebates for this exchange. So everyone's blowing this thing way out of proportion. If you come down here and just come to the thing and type in fees. So it says in the first paragraph. This basically talks about existing requirements for orders designated as retail for purposes of fees and credits on the exchange. So, like I said, all this is doing is going to align, which will come down here towards the bottom. It wants to align these fees and rebates up, and it basically is going to recode the. It's just going to change the phrasing from retail to retail order, blah blah blah. And nowhere does it say the word dark pool. And nowhere does it say off exchange in any other. It has no mention of off exchanges, so I don't know what anyone's talking about dark pool. They won't shut off dark pools. Like I said, no, they're never gonna shut off dark pools. I'm telling you guys that right now. Dark pools are not the major problem like everyone thinks they are. It's the over-the-counter market. It's the CNS program. It's ISDA. It's internalization. It's all that other stuff. But this rule change that everyone's like all jacked up on, all this does is put the fees and the rebates in a line with the other three. Where's the other one? I don't want to sit there and try and find it, but this is it's already on the other three exchanges, so it's basically just aligning them all. Where is it? Opportunity would enhance them. No, but yeah, like I said, basically this is all it's doing is just aligning the fees for what they get, the rebates. It's because they were saying that it was, technically they were giving out better rebates on the ARCA, but nobody was using it. But like I said, I don't know where anyone's talking about this does anything else about stopping dark pools. You guys, this is a lit exchange. Lit exchanges do not route your orders to a dark pool. They fill your order themselves. On the lit exchange, that's how they make money. So like I said, I don't know what everyone's talking about. I know everyone's talking about this Reddit post. This is the other thing I've gotten like 60,000 times. Just because people see the word trading algorithm, it doesn't mean that it's turning them off. Like I said, all this means is if it doesn't come from a trading algorithm. There's talk about direct. So this is talking about what I tell you guys to do. Direct route your orders to a lit exchange. That's all. Any questions before we move on from this? Why is Boss Blunts making such a big deal of this? I didn't know Boss Blunts was making such a big deal of this. See what he has to say. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, I guess. I don't even see him talking about it, my friend. Wait, is this it? This fine could prohibit retail orders from filtering through dark pools. Yeah, this brings me to the same exact thing. I don't know if nobody read this. I don't know. This has nothing like the funny thing is if anybody opened this file up and read anything about this within 1 second, the it says does not originate from a trading algorithm. That's the only time it talks about a trading algorithm. Again, if you go down lower, the order does not originate from a trading algorithm or any other computerized methodology. That's it. So I mean, that's all it says about trading algorithms. That unless he commented on this and says why it does it, I don't know. Yeah, he's live right now. I DM'd him. He didn't respond yet. But yeah, like I said, this just changed. This just updates it. Updates what they say in the back end as the phrase to retail order, and then it gives them a different rebate. On top of that, it changes. I don't know if you guys remember when I talked to you about a riskless principal trade a long time ago. A riskless principal trade is they do it to where basically it doesn't count on the tape twice, but it's a joke. They could take an order and fill an order, and it doesn't at that moment count against the volume. And I think that was the way that they used to block people's orders, is they would use these riskless principal trades, put them in a block on the trading platform, and then send them through the dark pool at once. But I'm not too sure if they do that anymore. You can know your orders are being directed to a lit exchange because if you order to a lit exchange, you'll see it on the level 2 data. You'll see your order, you'll see the volume hit when it gets filled, you'll actually see everything move. So that's how you actually know your orders are going to a lit exchange. Otherwise, you wouldn't see any of that stuff. If you burn your underwear, better take a shower. there's there's no way to know if your orders are using lit pools. There is a way to know if your order. You will see it on the level 2 data, like I said. If you go through a dark pool, you won't see it on the level 2 data. So yes, you can actually see if your order is verified and verify your order. I've told you guys to do this plenty of times. You guys love the 1 minute candle, so look at your 1 minute candle and watch your order go through. But yeah, like I said, this does nothing. Now, let's actually get into something interesting like the fire. Man, I gotta go get my dog real quick. He's knocking on the. Give me 1 sec. I gotta go get my dog. He's knocking on the window. All right, I am back now. So first of all, I don't know if you guys saw this. In what universe? So like, insurance companies would need to do some inspections and stuff. In what universe do you see this going down? They're getting the stuff out of there before, why this shit's still burning. I don't know if everybody saw that today. That's absolutely hilarious. Here, I gotta move something over because this guy sent me some stuff. I don't wanna show his name. He preferred me not to show stuff. Give me 1 second. I have to pull some charts up. So I found this to be rather interesting. What the hell is it? So this guy works for an insurance company, and he's able to see stuff on on these buildings, and he's able to pull things up and get all these files. So he sent me these photos. I don't want to. I gotta make sure it doesn't pull up anything that could like get him caught. All right. We'll try and pull this up here quick. Hold on, let me see if you guys can even see this. It's pretty small. Basically, if you can't see it, I'll just tell you what it is. But in his... Here it is. Let's see if you guys can pull this up. So this was the day of, okay? So this is the day of the fire, before anybody even came in, before this demolished team even came in, okay? And he told me he's never seen a building that got caught on fire, and before anything happened, it says property demolished. And all of a sudden today, before we all wake up, you had the demolishing crew. Like I said, he sent me this 2 days ago. And then today, as you guys all saw, we had the demo guys out there while it was on fire, taking it down. So why was it put up so fast? Why were they taking this down, and why was this a demoed 2 days ago? So first of all, he said that's super, super weird. If you guys look at a factory law for the sprinkler systems, right now, if you guys look here, Chris hilarious. So I made this website, or I signed into this website, and I requested this information to be sent to me. We're messaging back and forth right now, but I'm currently getting the layout of the entire building, and I'm gonna get a layout of their fire sprinkler system. I requested both of those information, both of those blueprints. So we should get those blueprints here hopefully in a couple days. I also did the original drawing as built the fire sprinkler. So we got that requested from on a couple sites. I have that requested from the county clerk. I talked to a fire marshal today. And the one thing that's funny is usually when you have a factory, so like this factory here, let me find like a WordPad thing quick. 1 second. Do like a, let's do like a draw pad or something. Here you go. Perfect. All right. So usually when you have a factory, if you guys look at how that factory is built, we'll keep going. I'll pull up a whole bunch of articles and shit here in a second. But get rid of this stupid color. All right. Okay, how the fuck you get it? There you go. Things garbage. All right, so that building was like this, okay? You had it like that, and right here was in the front was like this little like the little office part or whatever, and then the loading docks were back here. So when the loading docks were back here, you'd have the what you'd have this where the trucks would come in up a little ramp, and then this would be your loading dock, okay? What he was telling me is most of the times when you build, like I said, I'll pull up the documents and stuff, and when I get these blueprints, we'll go over the blueprints too. Sorry, it's super hard to draw on this thing. So usually what you would do is when you build something like this, you would have a room back here. It'd be like a little boiler room where you would have your main pipelines that come up. And then those you'd have a main pipe that goes up and goes through all these systems, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're saying that the racks or whatever took out the pipeline. First of all, if they took out 1 or 2 sprinklers, all right, so let's say you had a couple racks right here. First of all, the law is 18 inches. All right, so basically, when you're in a warehouse, like, there's an 18-inch rule that you're going to have shelves clear at least 18 inches for the sprinkler system. Now, if you guys look at this company, they advertise like, we got this vault, we're a great storage facility, we got the top of the line this, top of the line that. Well, according to these guys, they're saying that one of these shelves, it jumped up in the midair, it jumped up 18 inches. Minimum jumped up 18 inches, right? And it took all the sprinkler head here. And then took out the whole system. Well, first of all, the main pipe's going to come up through here, so it's going to be running through the ceiling. It's not going to be like in a fucking wall. Where like a shelf can come out and take out this wall here, and all of a sudden these are all are obsolete. The only way to do that would have to be, you'd have to have a shelf jump all the way over here, okay? It would have to blow through this wall, destroy this wall, take out the main pipe valve. That would be literally across the entire factory here, just to get these all shut off. So even if this jumped up, because there'd be so much pressurized water going out, okay? Even if this jumped up and took out some of these sprinklers, pretend every single shelf in this factory jumped in the air. They all jumped up 3 feet in the air somehow, okay? We got magic jumping beans. We got magic jumping shelves, okay? These shelves, they saw the fire and they tried to escape, so they jumped up and took out the sprinkler heads. All this would start shooting up water, pressurized water anyways. Now, this video I saw, this person, I don't know if I can, this guy lights, he lights this rack of paper towels. Is this it? I can't remember. This guy lights a rack of paper towels. I can't, somebody posted it on Twitter and it was hilarious. But this guy at Walmart, they light up. It's a whole giant thing of brawny paper towel racks. They're everywhere, right? This dude lights it on fire and some guy walks over in 10 seconds and sprays it out with the fire extinguisher. Now, this happened there was people in the building, so we're telling me at no point did any employee see the small fire and shoot a fire extinguisher at it. We'll start going into who owns this shit in a second here, but there's this other thing I thought that was funny. So, I looked up all the fire stations that are around this this fucking factory, right? You have a fire station that is 2 minutes away. It's literally there's this one stoplight and there's 2 stoplights. They're 2 stoplights away, and it's all freeway. So it would take them 2 minutes to get there. So apparently this massive fire ablaze went on, and they couldn't see it from across the way. The smoke in the air, they couldn't make it there. And on top of that, where is it? There was, if you pull up the warehouse, camera's stupid number here. Hold on. Okay. Now, if you pull up the fire stations around this place, okay? So this 1200, where is it? It was by this Aqua Center. So this 1200 here is Bartlett Road. I think it's like fucking. Give me 1 second. Alright. It's this fucking stupid ass thing. Alright. So within that range, so we're right here. There is 5 fire stations. There's 5 fire stations. All within 6 minutes or less. So, on top of that, if you look at this company, they talk about the type of system they had, and it was like, I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It was some kind of system. I can't remember what it's called. But this system, because they have government documentation inside of this. They had to have this system. And this system, even if you leave a door open, okay? If you leave a door open for too long and the pressure and everything changes, because this goes off pressure and changes, this would, here, hold on. I'm pulling up some things here on the other side. I got people sending me stuff on Twitter. I just didn't want to, like, they all asked me not to show their names because they work in the field, so I don't want to disrespect them by doing that. So give me 1 second. I had 600 DMs today. I'm trying to find the right ones. But, where the hell is, Give me 1 second. The one I'm looking at. Okay, so here we go. So this next one here. So if you pull this up, this guy has access to all of the property information. And let's see if we can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Name if I do it like this. So if you come over here and we look into all the property information, you can see the property managers, the architect, the true owners, and it's High Street Logistic Property. And if you come over here to 1 second, they have ties to BlackRock, which gets real interesting. 1 second. Sorry, I wish I didn't have. I got so many DMs today. I had this all set up, and all of a sudden more people kept DMing me. Now I can't find my stuff's out of whack. Man, this guy's got so much stuff. So does this girl. Give me 1 second. Where are they? For the love of God. Of course I can't find them right now. Son of a beach. Oh, here she is. Okay, hold on. So okay, so one thing we can do is we can look at. I haven't done this yet, but we can actually look up the fire station alarm and the dispatch protocols. There's always a call list for every building that had a fire alarm in it, so we'd actually be able to look to see if when the fire alarm went off. But I saw it went off at like 9:30, so a fire alarm went off at this place as well. Answer 11. Second here. That's not the one I wanted to find. All right, so it was High Street Logistic Properties. Trying to. Where's a friend? Well, yeah, that's the other thing. This paper, too, on top of it, too. Defendant's fire marshal. You should ask what he has to say, because, like you said, why is there already, like, people taking stuff away, man? Doesn't even make sense. You're taking away while it's burning. Nobody's done an investigation. How can the insurance people come and take it away? How can they already tell you within 1 second, oh, by the way, fucking these shelves came down and took off the sprinkler system. They jumped up fucking 19 inches in the air. At least 19. Because we already see that there's a 20-inch law. So, I'm just waiting for them to send me this file. Because if I get this sprinkler file, I got it requested right now. If I get the sprinkler system set up, I can see the entire blueprint of this stuff. And it's like, yeah, okay. Like I said, where's my straw pad? They have it set up in the building to where she said it's probably going to be in one of the corners near the front office building. So if you looked at that building, I don't even know if I have a picture of this thing before that. Oh, here we'll just look at a picture of the pre. Look at the pre-picture quick, so I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Can't remember the stupid address. It's like 1200 something. They're looking at too many things. All right, so this is. Oh man, this is pre-fire here. Can we go? Here, lagging. All right, so this is what I was talking about here. So this is gonna be your main offices and stuff like that. Okay. So you got your offices over here. You're going to have your loading bay. And you're going to have, as you can see, you're going to have your loading bay. They're going to take their shit right here. And they're going to bring it all over here. And they're going to have all their storage stuff back there. So what you're going to do because of that situation... Well, let me see if I can go down this road a little bit. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go. Alright. So, what they're probably going to do then is right around this side, right around here by these meters, is they're going to have an access room over here because everything's way the fuck over there. And they're going to have one giant piping. I bet if you just do it like this, it'll show you. It'll be in a room. Wait, actually, I got sent a picture. Hold on. A guy sent me a picture of exactly what it would look like. Where's my Twitter? So what did it look like? 1 second. Is it? That was. I got way too many DMs today. Sorry, I had this all set up and then they all came flooding in. Damn it, who sent me this? Alright, so like I said, it would be like a... It's the sprinkler system. Yeah, they're gonna have a room like this. But... yeah, see, just like this. This is the type of design I was trying to find here. So they'll have it something like this, where you're gonna have a room over here, like I was saying. You're gonna have a room, and it's gonna be basically closed off, and you're gonna have a water supply that's going to be, because just out of fire standards alone, you're gonna have this away from everything else. So even if something magically jumped in the air and busted this off, that's not gonna cut off the water supply to the rest of the building. You would have to take this main water pipe out, which this water pipe is like fucking... It's like thick ass steel. You ain't taking this water pipe out. I mean, look at this stuff. It would look something like that. You're gonna have a room that looks like this, and it's gonna do that exact type system, where it's gonna be running up into the wall. Like, there's no way that something can jump up and then take it out, man. And like I said, the only thing I could think of that would be in there that they needed to get the fuck out, burn it down, would be those ISDA contracts. And the ones that had supported, credit support actually, that were like a long time ago. Where the hell is that drop at? But like I'm saying, you're gonna, as we saw, so they have this here, the offices, they have the loading dock there, so they're gonna have all these shelvings over here. You're gonna have a wall here, and then whatever the fuck else you want to put there. I don't know what, I've never seen the inside. But then you're gonna have something like this, where that main pipe's gonna be over here that I was showing you. And then you're gonna have that one run up here, and go all the way around like that. The building was built. He sent me. Give me that. This building was built. It was pretty new, man. It wasn't like nothing crazy to read. But what the fuck? It was. Can't see. I think it's fucking 2000 something, dude. It was pretty new, man. Jermaine, that's what I'm saying, man. There's no way, dude. There's no way. Like I said, even with the sprinkler system, there's no way. They would have had to have cut this off. And at that point, and then like I said, with the type of system, because they have government documents inside this building, they had to have a special type of system that, like, if, like I said, the CO2, if a door's open too long, it can end up setting these off. They're that sensitive. So how the hell could I mean, if they got papers, how are they packaging these papers up? But that was the building. It was like 1200 Bartlett. There you go. Let's check this crap out here. This site sucks ass. Like, what kind of information is that? Good job, dude. Could have figured all that out myself. Man. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna just pull this shit up here. We'll check out. These are the people who made it. This other thing that was weird today, somebody posted it was like, oh, I don't know if everybody saw where that was. It was like these trucks and all these companies, and people were looking up these companies. Let's see if I could just see it quick while looking down. But they were looking up all the companies that were there, and like, where the hell is a fire truck? You guys notice this? Like, where the fuck is a fire truck? Look at all those papers right there. See all those papers just flying? No fire trucks. I was just like, fuck them. Good to go. I gotta let that natural burn. Oh, I love it, dude. That shit's funny. Where is it? This dude had a picture up. Said it. Oh, in case you're just tuning in, too, by the way, that rule everyone's like flipping out about. Where is it? This one? What did I fucking close it? Damn it. This rule that everyone's going nuts about is it's nothing about like this objective, and everyone thinks that it's stopping dart pools. First of all, you're going to a lit exchange. It's on the lit exchange rule. They have nothing to do with dart pools. A lit exchange is never going to get your order and go, all right, I'm going to go fill this in a dart pool. Why? Because they make money by filling your order through their exchange. Why would they send it to a dart pool? Net stable funding ratios? Why are they keeping paper records? Do they keep those paper records, man? On those ISDA documents. Because that way they can keep... Before, they could have kept them all unregulated. So this is what honest to God, this is my honest thought. I think they had all the old ISDA documents up top, sitting up top there, because they never wanted those to be found. And before, they didn't have to... Like I said, they had to just clear them through each other. So at that point... How else would you get rid of the old stuff you don't want anyone to find out? Before it all got regulated and before it all started getting, watched over, they're seeing the deposits, they're seeing it all. You burn it to the fucking ground, dude. Hi, Beach Guy, how are you doing? Leon Jack, win the moon? I don't know, man. When Powell continuously keeps running out of answers, eventually the American people are going to demand those answers. And when they do, shit goes down. Exactly. They gotta keep it on paper so they can get rid of it later. Hello, Froggy. How are you doing, buddy? NSFAR or app or whatever. Okay, so they're talking about the what's it, the student loans or whatever. Okay. Even if they can do student loans, that's just another way for them to again prop it up, put more on the derivatives that are eventually going to burst. So him saying that rule makes no squeeze possible ever again is literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Sounds like a child who doesn't understand the rule. Even in the rule that even in the video that he says it's oh so bad, even Charlie doesn't talk said it's bullish. So if the guy who said or you're praising the video on says it's bullish, why would you go? No, it means that there's no way of a fucking squeeze. Like I said, dude, guys, calm. The thing is that doesn't stop the shorts from covering, and until the shorts cover, I don't care what they're helping the banks do at this point. They're gonna bail the banks out regardless. That's the one stupid thing about this all. And in the end of the day, the way this, you want to know why this is all messed up is the way our world's everything. The way this is all set up is the banks, everything has to run through banks. Everyone has to use a bank. So, of course, you got to bail those out. And who's the one doing all the problems? I've been telling everybody since day one. This isn't just the hedge funds. The hedge funds aren't even the problem. The problem is the banks. Because they're the lifelines. They're the ones writing ISDA. They're the DTC. They're doing all the rules. They're taking all the bribes. I mean, in the end of the day, you take them down, we win the battle. And like I said, for 4 or 5 months, if you guys really want to start making something happen, you guys really want them to pay attention, take your money out of these central banks and put them in a credit union. Get them in a mom and pop bank. Get them in a bank that is not an ISDA. If you really want them to start feeling the pain, get out of these ISDA banks. Stop doing business with these banks that are in ISDA as well. Go to a mom and pop bank and try and get a loan through them. Do one through a credit union. When you do them through a credit union anyways, you usually get a better rate. So, always try and, get out of these guys that are helping them. For once, like I said, this isn't like a normal play, guys. We have a opponent. You gotta look at your opponent. You gotta attack your opponent where it hurts. And that's how you get them to get margin. That's how you get them to get out of the play. You got to make it costly for them. You got to make it costly for their friends. So, like I said, going to a credit union is a major, major thing we can do. Going to a mom and pop bank, getting out of these central banks. The whole world is revolving around these central banks. We got to make it so we don't depend on them. We give them power because think of how many people you know or yourself probably go to one of these central banks. A ton of people. So, like I said, guys, our playbook is still the same. You buy, you hold, you got these central banks, you don't play bad options to give them premiums. Like I said, it's a Ponzi scheme. Don't let the Ponzi scheme go around, and then they get fucked. I was watching This American Greed today, and it was so funny. It was this rich guy, and he was all mad, and he got stolen from, right? And he looked over at this guy that was stealing from him, he goes, "Hey, you better not be made-offing me." I was laughing so hard. I've never heard somebody say you better not be made-offing me. Made-offing me. Those are the way to do it, dude. I'm telling you, man. Man, David, I don't think 100K is... I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's a possible. But we do know they can get... Here's my problem. People that are saying 5 to 800 because if you look at hedge funds, oh man, hedge funds have 3.6 trillion. Well, guess what? Hedge funds aren't the only one in this play, you guys. There's market makers in this play. There's banks in this play. There's ISDA involved in this play. There's a lot involved in this play. And on top, this is my one problem with a lot of these YouTubers that started out, oh man, so much. Okay. How can they tell you for 6 or 7 or 8 months, hey guys, they have to buy back every single synthetic share? Well, now that there's so many synthetic shares, we got to lower our price. So you're telling me that now that they broke the law even more, we got to lower our price and lower our standards? No, we don't need to lower our price and lower our standards because there's more. That means they need to buy back that much more. Just like I said, this is crazy, man. How can you tell people for 5 or 8 months that this can get to 5 to 8 to 10K and also go, well, never mind. Now it can't. I'm not saying it can get to any of these numbers, but like I said, man, this stuff's crazy. How these people flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. Saying it doesn't give hedge funds premiums. What do you mean it doesn't give hedge funds premiums? They're the ones writing the option contracts. So when they take your contract that finishes far out of the money, they get your premium. So I'm sorry, boss, you're incorrect if you're in here. That's not how it works, dude. If you're going far out of the money options, market makers love that. Trust me, they love that. I mean, why wouldn't you? I'm not gonna tell anyone how to play options, but like I said, guys, there's steps we got to take. Lit exchange, credit unions. Then after that, like I said, we still got to go after these politicians that are helping them out every single which way. It's POF rule, dude. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the one I have up right here? This has nothing to do with payment for order flow in any way, shape, or form. Anyone that's telling you this has to do with payment for order flow doesn't understand what rebates are. They don't understand what fees are. This is what Dave Lauer talks about all the time that nobody talks about, is the rebate aspect of the stock market. That's all. This is all this affects. This does not affect payment for order flow. People talking about dark pools. This doesn't have anything to do with dark pools. This rule, just to prove it, this rule currently is in 3 other exchanges. It's literally on all the other New York Stock exchanges. So if this rule was on all 3 of the other exchanges, why would it suddenly in the New York Stock Exchange ARCA? This is going live in the ARCA, you guys. How many of you guys use ARCA anyways? None of us. So I mean, like I said, everyone that blew this up, it was because they didn't understand it and they saw the word algorithm and thought that they're shutting them off. This is what happened. They looked at this article, they saw the word algorithm, they saw the word retail, order, and modify. And they thought, oh wow, they're checking our orders. But that's not what's going on. Yeah, Adam, dude. I heard the next 3 years is they got some of these shells coming out of this factory for the #1 pick, dude. they got a 18-inch vertical minimum. According to the factory laws, dude. Oh man, shit funny. These shells jump fucking 3 feet. 3 feet jumping shelves. Do you guys like my drawing though? That drawing is pretty good. Alright. Someone else has said some stuff. Quick. Check it out. Hey, here's that video, dude. Watch this. Jesus. That's loud as hell. Sorry, I didn't think it was gonna be that loud. So, this is how hard it was to put that fire out, you guys. This is how hard it is, okay? You guys ready for this? Watch this. So, this is Bounty. This is Bounty paper towel, okay? They got it on fire. Watch how scary this is. You guys see this? You guys ready? Ready? Watch this. Look how easy it was to put that out. This is a Walmart employee. They just put it out. Dude puts it out in 6 seconds. Like I said, man, none of this stuff's coincidence. Where's this other one? Everyone's all jacked up on. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, like I said, this is all about the fees. What else were we? Oh yeah, we're looking at the fire. Sorry, I got off topic here, big time. Let's go back to the fire here. There's my other tabs here. Hold on, we got a whole bunch of stuff to go over on these tabs. God damn, I have way too many windows open. Nope. Alright, hold on, what's this? Oh yeah, we're looking at the piping. The piping that these are gonna take down. This is exactly the room I was talking about. So this one would be like your main one that would be going up into the ceiling that would be going out. So it would have had the came kind of through and took out this thing, which would be the only way. And either way, you guys can see. Look at these. Like, they're not gonna fucking. Oh god, dude, you would just see water coming out everywhere. Like, so this stuff's funny as fuck. Storage facility units just blowing up, dude. They got, and then they advertise they have state of the art fire protection and stuff. I love it. Here you go, here you go, here you go, you guys. Here, we'll like I said, we'll reread this first sentence. Currently, the exchange fee schedule provides specified fees and credits for agency or orders that originate from a natural person that are submitted to an exchange by an ETF, provided that blah blah blah. Like I said, people are crazy. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about dark pools, man. Alright. I'm gonna start closing that stuff now. We've moved on from this rule. Oh, look back at the Access fucking factory here. Let's go to their website. The hell is their stupid website? It's gonna be like Access. Does anyone know their stupid website? It's gonna be like Access. Still. There we go. Temporarily closed. They're just closed temporarily right now. They'll be back up. They'll be back. It's just temporarily closed. Let's check out this website. Just check out their services. Here you go. We provide climate controlled. So you remember what I was talking about? How they have that thing where if you leave a door open too long, there's these sensors that will go off. Like if anything changes. Hold on, we might find the name of this, and I can show you the name of this. Where is it? It's fucking whether fire protected facilities. I love it. If that's not guys, oh god, if that's not secure enough. If that's not secure enough. That's classic. The one thing that this doesn't say, if you guys look, the one thing it doesn't say is would they have anything that prevents magic jumping shelves? Look at the reviews right now. Check them out. It's only. Oh, wait, these aren't even the right one. We gotta get the Barlet or what the fuck is this thing? What's so funny about these ones? Oh man, dude. Fire protection. They're going. If that's not enough satis for you. The underground safes. Punches below the ground. So let me guess, these safes are destroyed. Let's see what happens to those magically. Let's see what it talks about with just fire. Fire inspection and safety report, 7 years. Fuck that me. Well, we're gonna have to tell them we need these. We need more fire inspections. Apparently, 7 years is 7 years is too long, I guess. Yeah, dude, that's what I was saying. They were scared of the fire and they had to jump out of it. Let's see if we can see like a fucking. I wish they had like a video. Here, let's see if we can find like a. Check out see if we can see some videos of this thing. There we find. Hey, we see our first fire truck, guys. Let's go. There he is. There's the man of the hour. Fucking one of them, dude. They just got one. Look at that spray too. Let's look at the power of that spray. Yeah, look at that. That's gonna take this fucking fire down. One truck. Oh man, that's funnier. Shit, dude. Let's watch this. Let's check this out one more time. Okay, Griffin sees it. Look at this one fire truck shooting this down. We got one truck. That's so classic, dude. Now remember, they were 2 minutes away. 2 minutes away, you guys. Oh shit, there's two of them there. Rocking two of them there. The fire department, I think it says right here, it says, firefighters and paramedics responded just before 10 a.m., okay? Just before 10 a.m. A box, what the hell, an alarm box number 1P? A Mamba, what the fuck is this? Mom boss division, fucking hell. The hell is Mom Boss? Anyone know what the Mom Boss is? Or I just. The hell is a Mom Boss? Back. Mutual aid box alarm system. Okay. Offers to stay away. Okay, so I thought I heard something about like an alarm went off at like 9:30. Okay, so they had the fire apparently under control. I don't know. It just sounds like some bullshit, especially with like these time frames. Like, what is going on? Did you see Stock Swingers last video? No, but I saw a screenshot. Shit's funny. I just wish when we get these records here, when I get these building plans and the fire sprinkler system set up, they're fucked. I'm sure we can figure it out. I probably don't even need that. I was just hoping like I could see inside of the building. Maybe they had a picture of like, hey, come check out our fucking warehouse video or something. But of course not.
Alright, copy that.
Who's copying that? Like, wouldn't you like put a picture of some shit up of your warehouse here? Alright, who's the owner of this fucking? Big hello to all the ladies. Saya from Pakistan. Yeah, you like that temporary closed? I love that, dude. Fucking hilarious. It'll be back open tomorrow, man. Man, I wish I find some of those DMs. Highland Street Logic Properties or whatever. Here we go. So the architect was Cornerstone Architects LDT. LTD, I got LTC, I got the wrong fucking LTD. Alright, so these guys designed the building right here. They were according to this insurance property deed, these are the original architects. High Street Logistic Properties owns it now. So I wonder if this company's got any ties. You know what's gonna be funny too? You know what else we need to be looking at, everybody? You gotta find out if any of these fire departments suddenly get a big pension or a big deposit into the pension funds. I mean, if you have 5 fire departments within what was it? A couple streets away? That's crazy. Oh shit, let's look inside. Fuck. Yeah. I'm gonna run this whole thing. We've seen the back of this. We need a worker. We need a worker that was there that day to see what's going on. What's Kenji doing in his plane over there? Yeah, Tony, you like those new fire trucks? They got one. And one or two on scene, but they have 6 fire departments within 5 minutes of it. They couldn't get there, dude. Look at this. They're super busy. This was the second one. The first one's right here. The third one's right there. And then the fourth one was right down there. They had 4 within 6 minutes, dude, but none of them could make it. Tony, I don't know if you went over that new rule yet. This one, but it's just a big, or not that one. This one is the one I was jacked on, dude. This is the one everybody should be jacked on, not the other one. I don't know what the hell everyone's so jacked on this, the fee one. This is the one we should all be jacked on. Nobody's been talking about this bad boy. We need to be commenting on this. This is the one that talks about is the contracts. I agree, Trey, dude. They couldn't pay the water bill, apparently, man. It happened to go out that month just in time for Ken, even though there's supposed to be a fireproof facility. That's so funny. I love how they go, and if that's not enough safety for you, we got underground vaults. The one that's a big FUD tone that's going around right now. It's like everybody's jacked on it, and I don't know why. Is this one tone? It's just self-regulatory. It's 7.31. When you read about it and let your people know, just let them know. It's just about the fees, dude. People think it means that they can't do payment for order flow. They don't think that it means that they'll like send it to the dark pool. It's literally just about the fees. It's about the rebates that the exchanges get. It's just making the rebates on pace with what the other 3 New York Stock Exchanges are. So it's literally nothing. There's no transparency. They just changed the phrasing from retail to retail order. But this one is the good one. This was released on the 4th, everybody. This is talking about manipulation in the swaps. This is talking about all those. It's pretty much phase 5. They're seeing how phase 5 sees all these ISDA contracts going through and how it's just complete bullshit. No one's monitoring them, and there's like, so they're pretty much enforcing rules that should have been in place a long time ago in the swaps market. And the swaps and derivatives market is where all that $5 quadrillion is. 5 quadrillion. No big deal or anything. Dark pools are not going off on Monday, Rick James. That is not what that filing means in any way, shape, or form. Everyone that thinks dark pools are going anywhere, they're not going anywhere. And everyone that thinks that filing did faster settlement time, it had nothing to do with settlement time either. Period. That was about fee scheduling. That's it. This one's incorrect. I'm sure they don't like dark pools, but like I said, dark pools aren't as bad as everyone thinks they're not this problem that we're experiencing. If you guys want to be mad about something, be mad about internalizers, not dark pools. Internalizers, internalization is way worse than these dark pools. ATSs, stupid stuff. Dark pools aren't used as much as everyone thinks. Charlie loves me, man. Yeah, that's the question we should all be looking at is where's Kenny now? The guy's been flying all over the world. And I didn't get to see Lost Blunt and Jackson's video. That sucks. See, here's another. See, like I said, the fun guys. This has nothing to do with dark pools. Like, even where they highlight everything. What is this talking about dark pools? This just talks about modifying the name. So that's crazy. Prediction for tomorrow? I don't know, man. Let's check out the sitch here. I think we're gonna have a small green day, my friend. That'll be my only prediction ever. Don't need suddenly some opening up some option plays or something after we just went over them. A very small green day. That was my prediction. No, we need to check out this Cornerstone Architects. Well, that I don't think they'd have anything to do with it now that I think about it, because that shit was built a long time ago. So at this point, but they would have the sprinkler system information. I mean, anyone got any questions or anything anyone wants to talk about or wants me to look at quick? I mean, other than we pretty much went over how the fire couldn't have happened. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna investigate that warehouse much more. You're gonna just suddenly see a little bit of a bullshit. Like I said, how the hell did they say it was demoed? They had the building marked as demoed before anyone even got there 2 days ago. It should have just been burnt or still standing. Yes, they are, guys. They're sweeping that shit. Like I said, we're fine, man. But like I'm saying, with that $700, like I said, man, make sure you guys look at who's all involved. It's not just hedge funds. Don't just slap them on the wrist like everyone else. Take your little cut and walk away. Fuck these guys. Then we're no better than the SEC. How's my mom? Yeah. Chemo sucks, dude. She's very, very, very tired. I didn't, Froggy. I can't figure it out. I would love to ask Tony or somebody else, because it makes no sense. I can't figure out what other word or what other thing it could be referring to other than a failure to deliver, but that's still... Frog, I'd ask Wire, dude. That guy knows everything. There's no $67 trillion DTCC insurance, by the way. That does not exist. Just so everybody knows. But here's the thing. We don't need a 67 trillion whatever the insurance. You guys saw on my other video, they printed they told us they printed 1.7 trillion and they gave out 29 trillion dollars to the world. So, and none of us knew, or the world kept going around and nobody blinked an eye. So, if they really needed to, they could print money. Fuck them. They print it all the time for their buddies so they can go buy more yachts. They print it all the time so their banks and this can continuously prop up this casino and none of this can fail. Fuck them, dude. That's how you start a revolution. Like I said, you don't give them a little slap on the wrist. It's okay. I'll make my money and go on my way and be happy. Fuck that. That doesn't change shit. So then what? We can keep going back to it again? Your kids can keep going back to it again? You, what, gonna leave the stock market? Shouldn't be that way. This world should be fair for everybody, man. It should just be the 1%'s world and ours. Exactly, dude. They have quadrillion. Think about this. 5 quadrillion in the derivatives market. You think making the printer go burr for a little bit is going to make them give them any more of a fuck? Here's the problem, you guys. These guys are so rich. They're so rich. Like for us, I mean, think about Paul. Think about what Paul said to us. Well, they can live paycheck to paycheck, eat, they can still drive, blah, blah, blah. But yet, Paul himself probably doesn't know what it's like to go to a store. He probably couldn't tell you the price of anything in the store. They don't give a fuck. If they went up to a line and it's $300-400 in groceries, do they give a fuck? Hell no. That's like candy to them. But for us, it's like, for a lot of people, that's a lot of fucking money to go be spending on groceries every 2 weeks, especially if you have a family. Shit's crazy. These guys don't know because they've never had to deal with it. Their families have been stealing for how many years on top of that? All these rich people have been in the bed forever. They're giving each other's families, their kids, this, that, dude. Like I said, it's enough of this shit. It's crazy. John Adams, dude. Best slogan I've ever heard. Like I said, I repeat this all the time. I post it all the time on Twitter. How do you enslave a nation? There's 2 ways. Through debt and the sword. This time they saw... The problem with doing it with the sword is you see a sword in your face. You're going to fight back when that sword's in your face. Your natural reaction, your human instinct to fight against that thing that could hurt you is going to kick in. But when they do it through debt, You accept it. Why? Because it's not in front of your face. You don't see it. You don't comprehend it all the way. So they're doing the back end because look at, they can just, here, everybody stare at a cell phone. If anybody asks questions, we're going to Joe Rogan them. You're kicked off, dude. You're done. Okay? Like I said, dude, this shit's crazy. They talk about the world. There's supposed to be no monopolies in America. Think about this. There's supposed to be no monopolies in America. It's supposed to be illegal, guys. Now think about this. Go look at how many... Go on Google right now. I'm not even going to do it for you guys. Go on Google right now and type, what does BlackRock own? And look at how many companies and how much BlackRock owns. How's that not monopoly? Like I said, all these people, they own monopolies because they'll just short the hell out of you, take your shares, do the thing with the bonds, convertible notes, take your company, and guess what? They'll kill you if you give them competition. So competition in America is dead. Yeah, we'll see if the big SEC announcement, man. I've been hearing the big SEC announcement for fucking ever, dude. How can bigots comment something you can't define? What was he asking? Sorry, I was ranting. The Epsteins? Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, there was supposed to be something that Gensler, I saw some article, Gensler was supposed to say they're like ramping up against stuff, but I mean, till I see what his rules are, I don't really care what they say. Just like that rule we just went over, everybody got all jacked up, and what did it do? It didn't do anything. It updated their rebates. Yay! So some hedge fund or some idiot some broker dealer that gets it. So people that are direct ordering to the ARCA, guess what? You're now giving them more money. Cool. That's all that happened, and we all got excited that they make a little more cash. So. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know what Lou's talking about. I've seen that though. Like, I feel like half the time he just watches these Yahoo articles come up for him. Chancellor. I don't remember. I did get something like that though on my phone saying that they were gonna make some announcement or they're gonna crack it down next week, and I was like, yeah, whatever. We'll see. We'll see what they mean. All right, y'all. I don't know what to talk about anymore. I think I'm gonna go play some video games for once. But I just wanted to clear that rule up that everybody was getting so jacked up on. that was just the fees getting updated, so no big deal, everyone, like always. People overreacting. But love y'all, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. We ride that down.